Let me look. Oh, you've got your backstage pass. Come on in. This is the only platform, Backstage Pass, the Sportskeeda Patreon platform, that you can get my weekly newsletter. If you love the magazines I work for, you're going to love this. So many other things, and my audio and video exclusive archives. This one's from 1973. It was taped in Miami, Florida, backstage with a masked man named the Grappler. I'm not going to tell you who it is under the mask, but he did. I'll give you a hint. He did become one of the most famous pro wrestlers, masked pro wrestlers in the business's history. Okay, and I'll let you know on the next edition of my archive. So give it a good listen and check it out. This is Bill Apter, Backstage Pass.
Okay, we're speaking with a newcomer relative to this area, masked gentleman by the name of the Grappler. Grappler, could you tell us where you're from?
Well, I'm from all over the world, really. I don't claim any one place to be my home. I have many homes throughout the country. My home at one time was in New York, at one time was in Tennessee, at one time was in right here in the state of Florida, but several years ago.
Right. Could you give us a little bit about your background, how the Grappler started wrestling?
Well, the Grappler is a man that has been refused several different matches from several different people. And the reason for this is that I think they're afraid I'm going to strip them of what they possess. So, the Grappler decided to become what I am today.
Right. Okay, now unlike most masked wrestlers, we've seen the Grappler wrestle, and he seems to have scientific skill. Is there any reason for you wrestling a little differently than the other masked wrestlers we've seen?
Well, yes, probably so. I have wrestled several years in college, in the AAU, the Greco-Roman style wrestling. I cherish wrestling very much, and I think it's one of the finest and greatest sports in the world. And I can't see jeopardizing myself and the years that I have put into it to go in there and start pulling hair like some woman.
Right. Okay, under the guise of the Grappler, do you remember your first match, where it was and who it was against?
Are you referring my first match professionally?
Yes.
My first match professionally was in Canada, about 15, 16 years ago. And with whom, I cannot remember. It's been too far back, and I've had too many matches since then.
Right. Okay, now since you're familiar with wrestling all over the country, you say you wrestled in the East, could you predict an outcome with a match between, like, Dory Funk Jr. and the new champion in the East Coast, Pedro Morales?
This would be a tough prediction to make because both men are very well talented. They're very highly skilled in their profession, and I don't believe I'd even attempt to say who would become the winner.
Okay, fine. Grappler, thank you very much, and much luck also on your climb up in the wrestling world, I guess, in the second time around.
Well, that's about the best way of putting it.
Okay, thank you very much.